Hello, my name is Trista Crudup. Today I'll be discussing how global supply chains are evolving by comparing two key strategies, regionalization and reglobalization. Using insights from the 3M case study, I'll explain how companies are adapting to disruption. And I'll share my perspective based on my background in manufacturing engineering. Regionalization focuses on producing goods closer to the end customer. Instead of relying on long global supply chains, companies establish regional hubs that serve specific markets. In the 3M case, this approach allowed the company to remain flexible and responsive, especially during periods of disruption. By aligning production with regional demand, organizations can improve service levels and reduce dependency on global logistics networks. Regionalization offers clear advantages in speed and control. Companies benefit from shorter lead times, improved responsiveness, and reduced exposure to global disruptions such as shipping delays or port congestion. However, these benefits come with trade-offs. Operating within regions often leads to higher production costs and limits the ability to scale globally. So while regionalization improves reliability, it can reduce cost efficiency. Reglobalization represents a more advanced evolution of global supply chains. Rather than relying on a single region, companies redesign their networks by combining nearshoring, reshoring, and sourcing from trusted partners. This approach maintains the benefits of globalization while introducing flexibility and resilience. The goal is not to eliminate global supply chains, but to make them more adaptable and less vulnerable to disruption. The primary strength of reglobalization is resilience. By diversifying sourcing and production across multiple regions, companies can quickly shift operations when disruptions occur. This reduces geopolitical risk and improves supply chain stability. However, this approach also introduces complexity. Managing multiple suppliers, regions, and logistics networks requires greater coordination, investment, and advanced systems. When comparing the two strategies, regionalization simplifies the supply chain by focusing on proximity and control within a region. In contrast, reglobalization expands the supply chain by creating a diversified and flexible network. Regionalization reduces complexity but limits flexibility, while reglobalization increases complexity in order to achieve greater resilience and adaptability. From my experience working as a robotics engineer at LK Manufacturing Company, I've seen how companies optimize costs by offshoring labor-intensive processes while using automation to improve efficiency domestically. While this model's effective from a cost perspective, it does not fully address supply chain risk. That's why I believe reglobalization is the better approach for the United States today. Given the current environment marked by geopolitical uncertainty, tariffs, and ongoing supply chain disruptions, organizations need more than efficiency. They need resilience, flexibility, and strategic sourcing across multiple regions. Reglobalization builds on traditional models by balancing cost optimization with risk mitigation, creating a more stable and future-ready supply chain. Thank you for allowing me to present my perspective on regionalization versus reglobalization.